Welcome to Centered Art's visit to the view from here at McIntosh Gallery. This exhibition brings together the work of 13 artists from the gallery's permanent collection that evoke a particular perspective, moment in time, landscape, or space. Michael Snow's Condensation, A Cove Story, a 10-minute projection using time-lapse photography, was the inspiration behind guest curator Jenny Kraeling's theme for the exhibition. The work is a compressed, condensed recording of an evolving series of weather events and the resulting shifts of light and color. Florence Carlyle's The Moth depicts a quiet moment of a young woman self-absorbed in deep reflection, contemplating the soft light from a lamp. Like a moth to a flame, she is drawn toward the lamp, hinting at the narrative. Barbara Assman has stated that the Polaroid changed her life, giving her an instant, accessible, and portable way to work as fast as her imagination. Polaroid SX70 is a series of portraits of Assman's younger sister, Carol, photographed in a throne-shaped wicker chair in her Rochester, New York home. Gillian Sayward was known for her realistic paintings of familiar subjects infused with a heightened sense of light. Cyclist Q Beach 1981 draws the viewer in, just as it does the isolated figures. The moment feels frozen in time, but one also senses that it could quickly change, and one's escapist journey would be over. Kay Mondace's Sideboard with Lamp is part of her The House on Piccadilly Street series of paintings that visually explore details of her century-old rented house on Piccadilly Street. Working from photos and sketches, she chose enigmatic domestic views of her house, painted in an austere, disciplined way. Jack Chambers' Venetian still life captures and documents a specific moment of a specific place. Many of the objects depicted are common household items: the cheery kitchen wallpaper, the vase of red carnations, and bowl of fruit. But why the gun? Chambers paints a quiet, stilled environment that reflects not only on a particular place, but also a psychological state of mind. William Kurelec's intimate still life painting on the west outside wall transports the viewer to the Kurelek family farm in Manitoba, creating a simple moment from everyday life from a very specific perspective. Tony Urquhart is perhaps best known for his box sculptures, inspired by altarpieces and European church reliquaries. Urquhart's The Window is a contained world, presenting a complete environment, a small, isolated museum of objects, landscapes, and ideas. Open or closed, Urquhart's window is both physical and metaphysical, a step back in time, inviting us in. The painting View from the Left Center Window on the north wall is quite literally just that. Greg Cournot's visual description of his physical space annotated both with text and an audio component. It combines bits from his everyday life, a Mackey's restaurant menu in Port Stanley, and a detailed explanation of how his window pane was broken. Cournot's painting provides another window, another portrait of a place, a reflection of a landscape, a snapshot of his life in the summer of 1970. In the 1970s, Bernice Vincent began making artworks that portray the sky at different times of day. In July, The Sun Sets 31 Times is the perfect synthesis of the curatorial here. Organized in the format of a monthly calendar, Vincent, through careful observation, paints the sky at dusk over the course of 31 days in the month of July 1978. Shuvine Ashuna's idiosyncratic untitled drawing possesses a dreamlike quality that combines both a real and imagined natural and spirit world. This drawing gives us Ashuna's own worldview from an aerial perspective, complete with fantastical creatures and animals as the participants. Raleigh Fenwick is deeply connected to the landscape of the Bruce Peninsula. Every summer, Fenwick returns to Big Bay to find inspiration and to paint. Fenwick's here, represented in his painting The Road to Big Bay, is the top of Graham's Hill looking down to the long straight road towards his cottage. It is a landmark place for Fenwick, the crest of the hill signifying the end of a long journey towards his spiritual home. Thank you for joining us with Centered for our visit to the McIntosh. You can visit us at centered.ca, and we ask that you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and other social media platforms to keep up to date with our current projects and future videos. Thank you.